Good morning everyone, this is Andreas from Bike Club Doha, and as promised today I'm going to give you the second part of the virtual biking, indoor biking series by top 10 Zwift hacks. So the information here is in no particular order, they're my personal preferences, probably a bit random. I might have forgot something, feel free to add something in the comments there. I'm not sponsored by any of the companies mentioned here, I'm just doing this for your benefit, and I'm happy if you subscribe to my channel, or if you have any feedback, please provide it below. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Here comes tip number 10. A neat little gadget which helps to protect your frame is this so-called sweat net, something that you can attach to your handlebar, and it avoids sweat dripping onto your bicycle. Available from Tux, Decathlon, and from many other brands. Not expensive, between maybe $10 or $20, but definitely a good investment to protect your bike. Sweat is very corrosive, and this sweat net gives a good protection. And here comes number 9. So before you get started on training with Zwift, I would highly recommend an FTP test to measure your functional threshold. That should be the basis of all your training programs. How can you do that? On the home screen, you select the training area. And then there's a submenu at the top called FTP tests. You select this, and now you have the choice between 3 different ones. The standard one takes 1 hour and 13 minutes. You can do also the shorter version in 45 minutes, or so-called ramp test, where the power increases every minute until you are falling off the bike. So pick the one that you like and do that on a regular basis, maybe once a month. Time for tip number 8. Another practical piece of advice: if you want to protect the floor in your apartment, use a mat. You can use a yoga mat or a dedicated indoor cycling mat. This one is from Tux, and on top of it I even put a towel, because if you train properly you sweat quite a bit, and that catches the sweat and also avoids pressure points on the floor. Actually, the more towels the better, I think. Number 7. Another very useful gadget is a fan. This one is oscillating, rotating. That's quite nice. I would even prefer one with a remote control. Maybe that's my next investment. And here comes number 6 out of the top 10 Zwift hacks. That's a Zwift foot pod. Zwift running is free at the moment. Give it a try. And here comes Zwift hack number 5. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is a connector cable. It connects my phone to an HDMI cable to the big screen. This one charges at the same time. Very useful. So here we have a USB connector cable. It's an extension cable. I find that very useful. It's up to 3 USB ports connections. So I can charge up my iPad, my phone, and even have one port left. One connection very useful. Eventually you forget to recharge your devices, you're running out of power. And if you have a connection like this, extension cable, you don't need to operate Zwift while recharging. And Zwift tip number 4 deals with 2 software solutions. The Zwift companion app can be downloaded to your mobile phone from the Apple Store or from the Play Store for Android devices. You can use it a bit like a remote control. Just remember that you need to be on the same Wi-Fi network where you have the main Zwift connection and then the Zwift companion app. And then you can use it to see who of your friends is Zwifting at the moment. You can join them for rides. You can track your own statistics, see how much you've been riding, what was your watt output, how much time and how much distance have you covered. And you can also exchange greetings with your friends. You can wave at them, or you can exchange text messages. It's maybe easier to type on your phone than on your screen using a remote control. And there are many more other functions as well. Nice little tool. Zwiftpower.com, a very important website. You want to register here and join the Qatar Zwift riders team in order to participate in our races. You can check your own statistics, your power output over various distances, and then how you finished in your last races. And you can see the average power, normalized watts, and 20 minutes, 5 minutes, up to 15 seconds power output in the events section. You can also see what races are coming up, and you can track historic results. Lots of information on this website. Sign up for it. And now we are already in the top 3. If you put your bike on the turbo, don't use your carbon axle. Use a steel one. It's more stable and it copes better with the movements on Zwift. And here comes tip number 2. Use an Apple TV to connect Zwift to a big screen. Great for entertainment, easy to set up, and excellent for racing as well. And here comes my number 1 Zwift recommendation. Join us on Facebook, the Zwift Qatar group, all the information about our racing series, general Zwift info, and a fun place to be. So, that was it, my top 10 Zwift hacks. If I've forgotten anything or if you disagree, please feel free to add your personal favorites down here in the comment section, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.